Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Thrifty in OKC. I am going to be doing a haul video for you today. I have been on a drought, so to speak. I have not found very much to sell. I am trying to figure out, but I'm kind of cutting back on what I'm buying in the regular thrift store only because selling on Poshmark, I have found that people are looking for good deals, which there is no problem in looking for a good deal. But in order for me to make a profit, it's really difficult for me to go to the regular Goodwill and pay $8.49 for a dress, $8.99 for a pair of jeans, and then turn around and sell that and make a lot of money on it. So if you have watched my videos in the past, you know my business model is I try to make as much, not that everybody doesn't try to make as much profit, but I am not a seller who sells a lot of $5 and $10 items. I want my items, because I do this part-time, to make a $20 to $30 to $40 profit if I can. And that's really hard to do shopping at the regular Goodwill. So I've been a lot choosier there. However, here I have gone to the Goodwill outlet and I have found some things that are pretty good bread and butter items, I feel like, for my closet. And I also feel like I have found some good things for myself. So if you have never been to the Goodwill outlet, let me show you what I got. So I'm gonna go through and show you every item that I bought and let you know I spent $34 total on these items all together. And that's why I'm gonna show you all of it. So you'll see, if you've never been to the Goodwill outlet, AKA the bins, you will see what $34 can get you while you're shopping. So anyway, I'm gonna start out with the stuff first, and there wasn't a lot of exciting items, but I got some greeting cards. These probably wound up being about 10 cents a piece. I felt like they were pretty cute little cards here. So I did get these little greeting cards. I'm always looking for cards. I think that's good to get them cheap, because cards are like $4.99 now or something. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't think these had prices on the back, but I'm like, cards are expensive. Thank you cards. I get almost all my thank you cards at the bins. I do not do a lot of fancy packaging, but I do use fancy like Mylar, I can't think of what they're called, the envelopes that you put things in, and then I put those in a priority bag. But I'll put a thank you card, or I try to put a thank you card, unless I've just run out with every package, because I do appreciate the purchases. I got a rustic cuff bag. So I sell a lot of not a lot, I sell some rustic cuff. I sell quite a bit of it on Facebook Marketplace if I sell it, but it's always nice to have an extra bag. So if I don't have a bag for something that I've purchased at the thrift that's rustic cuff, then I've got a bag on hand that I can put it in a bag. I think that always helps it sell a little bit better when it has a bag. I got a make it and bake it for me and my little man to do. I got a Pirates of the Caribbean patch from Disney that says Black Pearl Pirates Life for me. I like to get basic type shirts, solid colors, and sew some patches either on the arm or on the chest. Even sometimes I'll put them on the back shoulder. Just kind of gives a basic shirt a little pizzazz. So I'm always picking up, if I can, basic polos, basic button downs, especially at the Goodwill outlet. I got a little roller ball of Viva La Juicy that is probably almost all the way full. Then I got a Patricia Nash bag. This will be for me, more than likely, when all is said and done. It is a nice, looks a lot like the old Coach bags. It is missing its magnet piece right here, but I feel like I might be able to get that fixed at a shoe or leather place. So that's my plan, to try to get that done. Otherwise, it was in really overall pretty nice condition. Then I also picked up this Nautica corduroy bag. I will put this on Poshmark. It's just a really basic corduroy bag. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. It's got some fuzz, it needs a lint roll, but really overall, I don't know if it was ever carried. These were kind of all over the place when I looked them up on Poshmark. You see the bottom, it's in good condition. They were kind of all over the place. So what I normally do is take a median price. So if some people sold it for 10 and some people sold it for 40, I'll put it up for 25. And then if somebody wants to make an offer, kind of see where it goes from there. But you don't find stuff that's usually that random. This one was really all over the place, but I did pick that up. So next I'm going to show you the clothes. Our hard goods, I have 2 bags. I left everything, took everything out, but usually when I go into the Goodwill outlet, I'll bring 2 bags, and I bring 1 bag for hard goods and I bring 1 bag for clothing. So all of our hard goods, I think, are priced 69 cents a pound. Bags are included in hard goods. Shoes are priced $2.99. So if I get shoes, I just keep those out separately in my cart. And then I will bring a big bag for the clothes, because that's mostly what I buy. You see a lot of people use IKEA totes. I sometimes use those. I have a huge Disney bag that I carry out there. So then when I go up, I don't have to separate those things when I get up to the front. They're already separated and in my cart. I put them into weigh, and then I just take them and I can take them out to my car. I don't have a bunch of loose items that I've got to then try to bag up. It makes it go really quickly for me. So I would encourage you to do that if you think you're going to be looking at things that are different prices. Bring different bags to put those things in. It just makes your checkout much easier. So clothing sells anywhere from 99 cents to $1.99 a pound. If you're over 25 pounds, it's 99 cents. Between 10 and 25 pounds, it's $1.49, and under 10 pounds is $1.99. So I try to get to 25, but that doesn't always happen. So this is just a very basic, a New Day Target dress. It still had its tags on. It is a rib knit. This will be for me. I will keep this for myself. I do not buy a lot of solids, and so I have a hard time when I want to put a print with something, because all I have are a lot of prints. To me, solids look really boring. But I have a corduroy jacket that I'll maybe put with this, or a velvet. I have a really pretty velvet jacket maybe I'll put with this, and a pair of boots. I think this will be a really cute, it's like a midi length rib knit. So I did that. This I got, this again might be for me, might be for Posh. A lot of stuff I buy, I do that way. Just because if I like it, great. Then if I don't like it, I can sell it. Especially at the Goodwill outlet, because you can't really try stuff on. This is just a really accentuated collar sweater. It does still have its tag on it, probably from a boutique. It says $44. It is by wish list. I think this would be so cute with a pair of leggings and a big brooch right here. I have tons of brooches. I love them. So maybe do a cluster or just one really large brooch right there. I got this Banana Republic skirt. The pleats have never been cut, so I do not know if it has ever been worn. It is in really nice condition. It is a weird texture material that I think could be it's like a pleather kind of, but it's not like a pleather that's trying to look like a leather. So I'm not really sure, but I thought that was really edgy and still a wear to work style, which I think is a great combination. I bought these Hue pants. If you have never worn Hue, they're not really pants, they're leggings. These are comfortable and they're a little nicer quality, in my opinion, if you like the elastic band. They don't look as much like a legging, so you can, I feel like, pull them off at work. But these are a leopard velvet print. I will probably try these on again for myself. I don't know if you can really see that print. I will probably try these on and then see if they fit me, and if they don't, they will go up for sale. I love Hue though. I love their jeggings. I think they're so comfortable. I got this little White House Black Market kind of jacket. It's got a little bit of a moto vibe to it. It's got some probably pleather. I did not look at that, but faux leather piping is my guess. And some epaulette detail. That's what these things are called. And it's cropped. I thought that was a pretty cute. And it's a 6, so it's a pretty median size, not medium. Gingham J. Crew. Gingham always does really well for me. J. Crew is a great bread and butter item. This is a good basic. So good bread and butter on that. I bought this. This is likely for me. I wear these all the time. This is the Pico, I think 1988. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It could be Pico. If I'm wrong, you can let me know down in the comments. These are really soft t-shirts. If you have never worn them, they are oversized. They are not flattering on me because I'm busty, and I do not think busty people wearing oversized clothes. It just never looks good. You look heavier than you are. But I mean, you can't beat the comfort factor. And I love to wear these with my overalls when I wear them, or leggings just to lounge around the house. They're so comfortable. I got a pair of plain black trouser pants. You cannot beat black trouser pants for work. I work in a professional environment, hence why I'm all made up still here. I am coming from work and doing this video. This has got some bonus hairs on it. And, I mean, classic black pants. Who doesn't need a pair of classic black pants? So I also got this leopardy print scarf. It's kind of a jersey. It's not really like a sweatshirt material. And I thought that was could be cute with the right outfit. That'll be for me. This is also for me, just some plain black sweatpants. I had never heard of the brand. 32 heat, I think, 32 degree heat maybe. I just needed some black sweatpants and these were there, so I thought I'm gonna pick these up. They're like a jogger. They've got the down there. I bought this Columbia fleece in blue. This is a little girl's fleece. I can tell because it is sparkly on the inside. I might try to make my son wear it, but I don't know if he will. I do not care that there's sparkle on the inside, but he is at the age where if somebody makes fun of him, I will never hear the end of it. So I might also sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I like to pick this stuff up when I find it at the bins, even if it doesn't fit and it doesn't have a super high resale value on eBay. I will put it up on Facebook, on Marketplace, and I feel like I'm doing a service because somebody's gonna get it for much cheaper than you would pay for it in the store. And I got it and kept it out of a landfill and everybody wins. That's how I feel. And I maybe made a few dollars. I mean, I'm not gonna make $20 or $30, but I might make $5, and that's okay for me, for it to go to a good home and not be stuck in the Goodwill outlet. So I also got this shirt. This might go on my Etsy. I do not know for sure. This is just a basic Colorado aspen shirt with this tree on it. It's very 80s looking. So we'll see. I'll do some research on that and see where I feel like that needs to go. Who does not need a hot pink can tulle skirt? So I never ever pass up a can. I own like 5 of them. I have a black one, a neon green, a gold, believe it or not, if you follow me on Instagram at Lucky Thrift OKC. That was one of my first posts. I found a gold can. I think I have a red, and now I'll have a pink. So I thought this would be awesome for an 80s run, or I don't run, by the way, but you never know, I might, or a costume day, or, you know, even just a Halloween costume. I could not leave it. So now I have a hot pink can. People always ask me for costumes because I sell vintage, so I'm always trying to keep my costume closet fresh. Little basic Merona blazer. This is my size, so this will likely stay with me. I do okay with Target brands. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments if you do. I mean, I'm surprisingly, a lot of the stuff that I put up that belong to me, that is Merona or A New Day, it sells. So really surprises me because I'm like, who's looking for this? But maybe if you found something and you loved it and it got worn out and you wanted it again, you would do it. But this one I will keep, and I'll put with like a little yellow dress or maybe a little white dress. It's a really good classic nautical stripes. I love stripes. I know if you've watched, you've heard me say that before. This is a definite Etsy item. This is a knit Dallas zip front. Does have a snag and a stain here and there, but nothing that was a deal breaker. See if you guys can see this here. So my pitch is always to tell you to look at Dawn. The blue Dawn works great. OxyClean. I will soak this in OxyClean and it will come out with no stains. I can almost bet my life on it. OxyClean is amazing. Excuse me. I put it in my sink with as hot water as I can run. I let it soak overnight. Everything comes out. It takes everything out. It's amazing. And it's not expensive, so get you some OxyClean, especially if you're going to be selling vintage, because you're going to find very few vintage items that don't have some kind of staining on them. So I will do some research on this. I have no idea what to price it at. I did see some Zam, that's the name, Zam, shirts, but nothing quite like this with this totally 80s like zipper front workout looking gear. So Dallas Cowboy fan is going to love that. I know it. I also found a Ralph Lauren denim. I will pick up denim almost any time. This also has a little bit of a stain here, but I will soak it and see if I can get it out. Ralph Lauren is always a classic, and denim is always a good seller in my opinion. So if it's a classic Ralph Lauren look, I will almost always pick that up. So this is just a little princess seam. I liked it because it had so many buttons right here, a lot of button detail on it. And it has pockets. You know, there's just so much detail on Ralph Lauren. I just think it's great. So I got this. I'm like, what else do I have down in here? Okay, I got this little honey punch dress, which I will likely put on Poshmark, but I'm going to try it on first before I part with it. It has these really, really cute little tassels on it, but it is, I think, going to be too short for me. I am 44. I am not the kind of body type to be rocking a mini dress. So I don't know if this will be the best look for me, and it is oversized, but it'll be great for somebody if it's not great for me. So I like anything with detail that's kind of over the top, like these funky tassels. This one had a couple stains too. So this, oh, see here, something like this. Not a deal breaker for me. I mean, I wouldn't spend $10 and make a risk on it, but it's lightweight. I maybe paid $1.49. It's maybe a pound. I would be surprised. So it's worth it to take the risk to soak it in OxyClean overnight. And I'm talking fast because I'm trying to go fast, because I know if you're like me, you're limited on time to watch a video. So I don't want to take up too much of your time. I did get these little Lauren Conrad pants. I do okay with Lauren Conrad. I think she does trendy, hip things. And even though she doesn't sell for big money, she's not super cheap either unless you get her stuff on sale. I thought these were really cute. Could be really cute for fall with the booty. You could probably put them with the denim shirt and wear them even in the spring with a sandal and kind of spring them up. So, or even put them with a white t-shirt and a denim jacket would be so cute. So I got those. And so then I also got a couple of, I was excited to find a couple of good items for plus size. I have a really hard time finding stuff that I think is cute for plus size. So I can imagine you plus size ladies out there have a hard time finding cute stuff, because everything I see is really plain and dowdy, and I am just not a plain and dowdy kind of person, as you can tell by all the print I have going on today. So I'm not gonna buy that and try to resell it, because there's obviously a million tons of it out there in the world. But I found a couple of things that I thought were really cute, and so I scooped them up. This is the cute, I hope you can see that, it's the cutest print in a little sweatshirt by Style & Co. It is a 2X, it's in great condition. I'm hoping somebody snatches this up when I list it really quickly, just because it is such a cute print. And then I found this kimono that I thought was just fabulous. It's got a weird button detail in the back, but I thought that was really cute. And it's just a gorgeous mustardy goldish color. It is a velvet, and it has even got the little strings in here to keep this from flipping. You can see those right there. It's got a little bit of stretch to it, which is nice as well if you needed that little bit of stretch. But I could not pass it up. If that were my size, I would keep that in a heartbeat. I think that's great, and I love that color. It's hard to find. So my last two items, soft surroundings. If you are not familiar with soft surroundings, and if you sell a lot on Poshmark, you may not be. It is for a little bit of an older lady, not super old or anything, but in like probably my age range, maybe in their 50s. My friend Tracy had come with me. She is a reseller as well, but she does vintage. She does not do new stuff. She does Etsy. She has a shop, See Golly G, I think is her, like S-E-E, Golly G. Buys the cutest stuff, but has great taste in new clothes too. She found this soft surroundings jacket for me. It is a metallic with like a jacquard print. It does have a little bit of an Asian feel because it has that frog tie on it. That's what that's called, is a frog tie. And it has a mandarin velvet collar as well. And it's got some velvet on the sleeves. This is in very nice condition. It is, again, soft surroundings. This may go, it has never been cut. Like, these sleeves have never been cut. The side slit never been cut. I almost bet you this has never been worn. If you are not familiar with soft surroundings, take a look at it on eBay. I do not know how it does on Poshmark. I did not look it up. But I do have some labels that I will sell on eBay instead of on Poshmark. This is one of them. Eileen Fisher is one of them. I do better with Sundance on eBay. J. Jill a lot of times does better on eBay. And I think that's because ladies who are 50, 60 years old who might be wearing this style are not familiar with Poshmark. They are much more familiar with eBay, and so they shop there instead of using Poshmark, because Poshmark used to only be an app. And a lot of people are in that age bracket are not necessarily using apps. I'm not saying all by any means. Again, I'm 44. I'm nearing that age bracket. I'm just saying some. And so I feel like maybe that's why I do better with those. So this will go up on eBay, and I will put it probably on auction. And then this was my favorite item that I found. You can tell I'm slowing down talking as I'm getting to the end. This is my favorite item that I found. This, look at these peacocks. I mean, this is beautiful. This is just beautiful. It's got all bead detail on it. It is sheer. I did no research on this because I do not care. I think it is fabulous. I don't care if it sells for $2. I'm picking it up. I'm not leaving it there. But I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. And then it has this tassel and beaded detail at the bottom. Woo! This is actually made by, and again, I have never looked this up, by Lucy Silk. And I will put this up probably on Poshmark, but I'm going to do a little research on it. You know, even if I look up the label and it's not valuable, that's not going to stress me out, because I still think with the beading and the peacock detail, I can command a little bit higher price for this. And just, you know, keep that in mind. Sometimes you're going to look up comps, and some of that stuff, because of the label, isn't going to be valued at a lot, because, you know, maybe it is Target, but Target does some one-off lines that are really amazing. You know, their designer lines, like their Lily Pulitzer and stuff like that. And they also might have something that still has a ton of beadwork and is very on trend with something, you know, I don't know, but has a lot of pleats or sewing detail, and those kinds of things can still be worth money. You don't have to put up front, oh, hey, this is Target, this is Merona. If it's something like this, I'm going to put in burnout velvet, peacock, poncho, tassels. My starting phrase is not going to be Lucy Silk, unless Lucy Silk is what's really going to bring people into that. Now, down where I list who the maker of the item is, I'm going to put Lucy Silk, but who really looks at that much? I don't know that many people do. So if I don't feature that portion of it, and I talk about all the other great things, I might still be able to get a really good price for this item. So just as you're researching, don't think just because the label isn't great, that means that you can't get a little bit more out of something that's really on trend, really well constructed, or has some really funky detail to it. Anyway, that is my haul. That is what $34 got me at my Oklahoma City Goodwill outlet. If you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I am working really hard to grow a channel here that encourages and helps other people who, one, resell part-time, to say, hey, you can make money at this, it is worth your while, and also to help encourage people who are not in places where they just have designer labels everywhere. I say that on every show that I've done, every video that I've done, is that this can be done and you can make money no matter where you are. You just have to get a little more creative with what you're buying. And so I'm hoping my kind of showing what I'm buying, and I did do a what sold video, I want to do another one of those, kind of helps you look for the things that you can make money on when you are in a place where you're not pulling Gucci and Prada out of your Goodwill outlets, because that ain't going to happen here, and it's probably not going to happen in Nebraska, and it's probably not going to happen in South Dakota, places like that. So again, thumbs up, subscribe. Please leave a comment down below if you saw anything that you feel like you need to comment on. I love it. I love to get comments. I love to interact with people. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you come back and see me again. Have a great one. Bye-bye.